this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Feed the Beast Plus Industrial City Episode 49. This episode, I think I'm gonna build something completely new to try to get oil flowing into my oil refinery again. And to do that, I'm gonna need a couple things here. So let's first of all get a stack of iron. And one of the things I need, there's a thing right outside. I unfortunately looked at him. It's going to make killing him difficult. Let's see. Let's try using this sword. I think this sword's really good against him, I think. Assuming he's going to show back up. I know he's still around and angry. Oh well, we'll go back in here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out our iron here. And we're going to use our minium stone, which we haven't used before. And we're going to get a bunch of ender pearls. And we're going to throw the ender pearls, at least a couple of them, in here for the time being. And then we're going to build 2 tesseracts. So to build the tesseract frame, I need 2 diamonds, 4 tin, and 4 hardened glass. So tin. So I'm going to need 8 tin. And I'm going to need 2 diamonds. I actually have more diamonds than I do gold right now, which is, I find interesting. I also have diamond dust. Okay, and then we're going to need 8 of these. Okay. So let's go ahead and build our frames. Whoops, I left the tin off. And now I believe I need to put it in here. See if I have enough. That was 5. So we're going to need at least 3 more, it looks like. So it looks like it takes roughly 4, or basically 1 full bucket. Okay, now how do I turn these into liquid tesseracts? That is the question. So I'm going to need a pneumatic servo, tin, silver, copper. I can handle that. So we're going to need 4 tin, 4 silver, 2 copper, I guess I also had that type of copper. Oh, that's right. I was checking out the villages and I actually found a Thamic dungeon. And it had a bunch of that style of copper in it. And then servo. Need 2 of those. Okay, and if I did this right, yep, didn't waste any. So it takes 4 ender pearls to build each tesseract. That's good to know. And we're just waiting on the servos. Let's go ahead and throw the ender pearls back in here. I was going to try building portals, but you need nether stars for those, so that didn't work out very well. So, one of those. That. There's 1 liquid tesseract. And there's the second one. So, we're going to go over here. And we're going to put one of our liquid tesseracts right here. And we're going to set this for out. And then we're going to set this one to 1. We'll call it oil in. And we're going to send it to receive only. And it doesn't matter if I make it public or private because this is a standalone. And we can leave it on that. So now that should make oil run into our system. How are we doing on oil? Oh, we're completely out. Good thing I'm doing this. So next we need to go to village number 4, was it? I'm not sure what village it is, but we'll figure it out. I think it was village 4. If not, it was village 5. Yep, it was village 4. Oh, I need to make a chunk loader for this too. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's go ahead. Put our extra pipe down here. And go ahead and give that a whack out. And did I grab a lever? Yes, I did. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Whee! Now we're going to get rid of this, which I should have done beforehand. Now we can get rid of this too. And I actually could have put that up higher, so. And we're going to take this tesseract and set it for 1. Did I not name the other one? And then we'll have to build a chunk loader. And then I gotta remember which house I put the... There it is. Oop. go and double check our thing over here. Should have, in theory, had a little teeny bit of oil come through it. Okay, now it should be named. Let's go ahead and get rid of this extra. And then we're probably going to need, whoops, another lever. Let's go ahead and get this. That way we can steal Mr. Lever here. It still doesn't appear to be working. Well, let's make our chunk loader and see if that's the issue first. So the first thing we're going to need is some obsidian. I think we're going to need 4 obsidian, a book, and a diamond. So let's get a diamond, a book, or obsidian, five gold, and an ender pearl, and we need 2 diamonds. So we'll get another diamond, 5 gold, and an ender pearl. So first we'll build this. That's our enchantment table. And we build our chunk loader. We can later expand that if we need to get the village for some reason. Okay, that should be good. And it looks like the oil's working. So this end should be working. You can go ahead and disable that just to be sure. So it ignores that. Oh, and let's turn off this. Lasers. One of the reasons I did this to all the villages is I keep checking them to see if there's something really good I can get. Oh, paper. That guy wants raw pork. Since he looks like a butcher, that makes sense. Oh well. Let's go find our house here. I think is over here. Oh, that's right, and there's a beehive here. Okay, let's see if we're getting any oil from our tesseracts. Still no oil coming in. Why is no oil coming in? And that was too slow on my part. And I have another creeper hole. Let's get rid of some stuff, make it day, and see if I can figure out why the tesseracts aren't working. Okay. Why are the tesseracts not working? Well, let's go sleep, and then we'll go look at the other end and see if we can figure out why this isn't working. In fact, I'll be right back as soon as I sleep and go back. Okay, I'm back. The problem was actually the pipes. I needed to break them and put them back down. I don't know why, but that did fix it. So now we got oil flowing in from our pump, and there was another oil spill near that one, so hopefully we should be good for a while. Let's see if this in here is working. And it looks like that's got our refinery going. I think we can actually get rid of this. Oops. But not that. Okay, so that should take care of us getting more oil. We haven't been using as much lava because apparently, for reasons I don't understand, the petroleum generators tend to run first, which doesn't bother me because lava is not a huge resource. I mean, I'm going to have to move my pump again in the nether. Okay, let's see. Here we got a bunch more aluminum. Aluminum, however you say it. Okay, well next, I think it's time to upgrade my backpack. Let's go ahead and throw this in here along with this. Oh, and I need to go charge that, but we'll worry about that in a minute. And let's swap this back. Okay, so to upgrade our backpack to a lap pack, we're going to need Lazarus blocks and an advanced circuit. Well, that's easy enough. So expensive, low, so 927, we're going to need 54 lapis. And then we're going to need an advanced circuit. And when my quarry's running, you can see I pretty much keep 2 to 3 of the recyclers running pretty much all the time. So there's our lapis. And I think now we have to actually throw it in the compressor to get our lapis blocks. Okay, there we have those. And we have our advanced circuit. Oh, I need the actual backpack. And then we have our lap pack. So let's throw it in here to be charged. I think this is the only charger it will charge in. Let's go ahead and throw these in the charge while we're at it. So they'll be charged up pretty quick. This will take a while. So I'll leave it charging up, and we're going to run and throw our cube back in here. Charge up. And I think I did this off camera, but I have a system here now that creates biomass capsules using wax. So it just all runs through that little thing there. Because I'm powering, as you saw, I'm powering the manual with biofuel. And this does appear to be working now, though I'm probably overpowering it with the biofuel. But it basically produces most of the things I need. As you can see here, it's produced carrots, which we can move down to here. And actually you can move all this stuff down here, because it doesn't actually need that to replant, I don't think. Now we'll put, that's the only thing I think it replants, so we'll leave that in there. Oh, that's right, I want to get this to auto extract. So let's go ahead and get that stuff. And see if it works. So we'll need a extractor module, which we already have one built. And then we'll need a chassis. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get 3 stacks of wood. Because what happens, this keeps filling up. Oh, I actually ran out of creosote oil. That's a first. So we're going to go ahead and break this pipe. And go ahead and place this in here. And then we're going to go ahead and place the extractor in there. Apparently I was backwards on what I thought. Okay, and our wood should be here. Whoops. That doesn't work very well. Okay, we got that done. And let's go in here. Check on if we're getting overloaded. Actually, there's something I wanted to do here. Let's go here. Chicken! Wanted to see if normal seeds, I believe they've changed it so like other seeds will work in making seed oil. So I want to grab some flax seeds and see if that actually works. And of course, I carefully filled up my nope, flax seeds still don't work. Okay, that answered that question. And let's sleep and go check our bees, because I'm sure I need to replace the frames. And I need to prune my herds again. I've also been using this as a supply of flowers for dyes. So bees are also good for that. And I have a small assortment of bees. I don't have any of the super rares, though I did get Valiants. So I'm actually producing cocoa beans. And apparently a problem with this thing is the bees don't stack in it. Most of my bees are stackable now. So what I do is I take them out of here and get them in the stacks and then move them to the other chest. I think one of these upcoming episodes, now that LogisticsPipes for Bees stuff is working again, that I will start my bee genetics lab, which I've already built and powered. I just don't have any devices in it. So maybe we'll get that done next episode. And I have eggs out the yin yang. Okay, well, I think this is a good wrapping up point. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or leave a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying what you dislike. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun Minecrafting.